Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So a couple months ago, I did a video which was my whole bedroom cleaning routine, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. If you haven't seen it yet, I will have it linked in the description box. So because of that, I wanted to do another cleaning routine video, this time for my main living space. So that is the family room area, dining area, and also my kitchen. I'm gonna walk you guys through my whole process, and the point of this is really just to give you some motivation, inspiration, and I'm also going to share some tips and tricks along the way. So I hope you guys like this. If you do, give it a thumbs up and I will do more cleaning routines. Also, if you're new here, definitely subscribe because I have my holiday videos coming up, and then after that will be an entire organization and planning series that's going to be starting in January. And with all of that said, let's go ahead and jump into my cleaning routine. So the first thing I do whenever I clean is I either put on music or an audiobook. Lately I've been more into audiobooks, so I pop that on my Bluetooth speaker and then I go around and I'll grab all the things that need to be washed. So the floor mats, blankets, the dog blanket, and I throw those into the laundry machine while I do the rest of my cleaning. So I remove the pillows from the couch and set those aside in the other room. And then I will take some baking soda and I sprinkle that over the entire couch. So this is just a really quick and easy couch refresh treatment. It will deodorize the couch, and I let that sit while I do the rest of my cleaning. So I use a DIY all-purpose spray to wipe everything down. This recipe is 1 part distilled white vinegar, 2 parts water, and 15 drops of tea tree oil. And I go through the entire apartment. I wipe down everything in the living room. So the remotes, the TV stand, I use the dry part of the microfiber cloth and I just wipe off the TV. This DIY cleaning solution even works on glass and mirrors. So I go ahead and I do the sliding glass doors on the inside and the outside. And this is honestly what takes the longest time out of anything to do. So next I will remove everything from the dining room table and wipe down the entire table. And I also will wipe down these decorative mirrors in this room. Then I put everything back onto the dining room table, and this has all been wiped down as well, and that's all ready to go. Then I move on to the kitchen with my DIY Granite cleaner. The reason I use this is because you don't want to use vinegar on granite. So what I do here is I just remove all of the items from the countertops and wipe everything down, including the appliances. And if there's anything caked on the countertops, I use this little mini scraper I got at the dollar store, which really comes in handy. You guys should definitely get one of these. Through this process, what I also do is I remove and put away any kitchen appliances that I don't need on a daily basis, so they don't clutter up the counter space, because my counter space gets cluttered very easily. So I also will wipe down the outside of the oven and turn on the self-clean function. For the microwave, I will wipe down the outside, and for the inside, I put half a cup of vinegar in a bowl and set that for about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and that will loosen up all of the debris inside of the microwave, so it makes it really easy to wipe down after. I clean off the trash can and then continue wiping down all along the kitchen, area by area. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies here. So I do the sink, and then there's a little area next to the sink where we have our blender, and I also clean off the blender as well. I do the refrigerator, and also I spend a lot of time on the kitchen island. And you'll also notice that I'm removing all fall decor as I go around, and that's because next week my video is going to be holiday decor, so I need everything cleaned out so I can redecorate. So look forward to that video. There's also this little shoe stand by the front door that I clean off, and I try to declutter. So I take out all of our excess mail, I shred whatever we don't need, and I reorganize that. And then the last thing I wipe down is my dog's food dish. This was custom made for her from Etsy, in case you're wondering. I think it's really cute. Then I'm able to move on to phase 2, which is the floors. So I start by grabbing a trash bag and picking up any large items that are around the floor, like stray dog food and this nice little mess that I found behind the couch, which appears like a dog toy has been massacred by somebody. So I pick all of that up, and then I move on to the vacuuming process. So I'll start by vacuuming off the couch. As you remember, I put baking soda on here to deodorize it. So I just take the little hose attachment and go all across the couch to remove the baking soda, and your couch is nice and refreshed. Then I vacuum all the floors. So the area in front of the couch is what I'll start with. I do the rug and all around. Then I move over to the other side of the couch, the dining area. I start with the back part of the room, and the reason for this is that I then move the chairs over and then I vacuum off those chairs since they are suede. That's the best way for me to clean them. Then I go around and I finish that area by vacuuming the rug there and the hallway, and I put all of the chairs back, get that dining room back in order, and then I move on to actually vacuuming the kitchen floor area, and I find that vacuuming is more effective than sweeping. So then I finish off with a Swiffer just to get any remaining dirt from the floors, and then I'm all done with my kitchen and living space area. This takes me about an hour and a half to do, and I try to do it at least every week. Alright guys, that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys liked seeing my cleaning routine and maybe even got motivation for cleaning your own space. Leave me a comment below of what other types of cleaning videos you would like to see from me, maybe bathroom cleaning and organization, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!
Wow, it's really clean in here, hon. Thanks for cleaning up.
No problem, sweetie. I do feel like I'm constantly cleaning, and no matter what I do, it's just messy again within hours.
That's weird. That's really weird.